Knicks versus Wolves unveiled New York and Minnesota's new and improved offenses. Ant's new mid-range is going to be a huge topic this season, as well as Mike Brown's .5 basketball scheme that New York is going to be running.
The Knicks have numbers. Brunson, Bridges, Yabusele!
The following is a full breakdown of this game, and whether these teams have truly evolved or are just rebranding the same chaos from last season. My fellow GOATs, every weekend the house wins. You know it. I know it. They shave the odds, they lock your account, they make sure you lose in the long run. But what if you didn't have to play against the house at all? Well, you don't have to anymore. With ProphetX, America's #1 sports prediction market, it looks and feels just like a sports book. But you're playing peer-to-peer against other fans, not the house. That means way better odds on every spread, money line, total, and even player props. Think about this. On a sports book, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown might be locked at -176. But on ProphetX, you can slide it to -168, -150, even -140 if you want. If another fan grabs the other side, your trade goes through. That's better odds, better payouts every single week. Those edges add up fast. Sign up to ProphetX today with my code GOAT, and you'll get $200 back in profit cash on your plays during your first 30 days. Stop letting the house stack the deck against you. Play against real fans. Play with the best odds in the game. ProphetX, America's #1 sports prediction market. The Knicks got the game rolling with Brunson pushing in transition, as he used the drag screen in early offense to create separation from DiVincenzo with a change of direction to free himself of Dante for the finish. Making it work on defense too, Bridges and Robinson focused on Ant, and they bothered him enough to create a turnover for the Bridges fast break layup.
Yeah, now Bridges gets a steal. A race to the cup, and he scores around McDaniels.
But Ant would come right back, as he took advantage of the confused defense to get on Bridges' hip, using the head fake to make him jump before hitting the floater. Feeling comfortable in his old house, Randall faced up on Cat and knocked down the mid-range in his face.
Randall's too elusive for Towns. That's why he was open.
Continuing that feeling, Randall cut from the dunker spot to the opposite wing, and with Bridges having lost him on defense, Randall tied it with a triple.
Wide open three, and he ties the game.
Randall had caught fire as he looked away in transition to get Brunson to bite on the pass fake, which gave Randall the open lane for two.
Randall wants two more, and he's got it.
With Randall and McDaniels switching on the high ball screen, Brunson and Cat used a two-man game that included a shot fake step through to confuse Randall, which let Brunson to back cut for the lay.
So got it back from Towns, and he scores around McDaniels.
As Randall was backing up to post up Brunson, Deuce came from behind to poke the ball free, and the Showtime Knicks fast break ended in a lob to Yabusele to retake the lead.
And now, Deuce with...
He's able to ambush Randall. Knicks have numbers. Brunson, Bridges, Yabusele!
The Knicks tried to match up in transition, but Deuce got confused and jumped to the ball, which left Ant wide open for the wing three.
Edwards never hesitates from three, and he puts Minnesota back in front.
After the Wolves' defense collapsed on the paint, Deuce passed the ball back out, and with the quick extra from Clarkson, Cat was able to go against Reed's momentum, hanging in the air after the hit for the and one.
Towns, crazy finish, and one.
Continuing their rim attack, Shifty came off the Behringer quick, using a push cross to get past Mitchell, who ended up too late and goaltended the layup. But defense is rusty all around in preseason, as Reed got caught staring at Clarkson coming off the zoom action, who found Reed's man OG open in the corner for the splash. An almost even ball game after one, the Knicks and Wolves both remained hungry for the win going into the second. The second quarter started with Dillingham rejecting the side ball screen, forcing DiVincenzo to recover, which gave him room for the step back. In early offense, Clarkson used a change of direction to get to his spot before leveraging the spinning shot fake to get Dillingham off balance for the easy jumper.
2 points.
Clarkson 6'3", shooting over 6'1", Dillingham.
Off of the offensive rebound, DiVincenzo took advantage of Clarkson not realizing the late shot clock on the quick trigger three. Then off of the Knick miss, Reed's rim running took advantage of the Knicks jogging back on defense. And from there, Dillingham found him through the lane against the undersized Clarkson.
Reed posting and toasting, he's 6'9".
On the other end, Clarkson used the Nash dribble to string out Gobert on the switch. Then he used a swift pass fake to catch DiVincenzo and Rudy off guard, leading to the fadeaway two.
Clarkson off the Robinson handoff.
Clarkson erratic, make one, miss one.
Oh, nice move. Clarkson has another.
Hooping and hooping that time.
In transition, DiVincenzo got caught deep in the paint, which led to a late closeout on Shamet, who then used a quick pump fake and sidestep to knock down the three. Coach Finch's response was to draw up the zoom action, and with McBride tagging Rudy on the roll, Rob was left wide open in the right corner. Off of the Bridges turnover, the Wolves took advantage of the numbers game in transition, and with Shamet helping on the Randall drive, Shannon was the beneficiary. Off the Randall miss, Gobert outmuscled 3 Knicks for the putback 2, pushing the Wolves' lead to 7.
Finish. Gobert able to clean it up.
Looking to get something going before halftime, Ant used the wing ISO to back down the undersized Brunson to show off his improved mid-range game we've heard so much about.
Knicks have gone cold from 3. They're 3 out of 22. And Edwards. Nice fadeaway there.
Next, it was a transition play where McDaniels took advantage of the Knicks on their heels, using the slow step to find a way to score the tough 2. On the other end, Coach Brown dialed up the ball screen for Brunson, and when Jalen noticed Reed and drop, he flowed right into the pull-up 3.
Yeah.
All right. Stolen crossbones, I get it. There's Brunson for 3.
Keeping up his aggressive mindset, Brunson caught Highland relaxing on the dribble out, so he got downhill and knifed through the lane for the tough 2.
Brunson turns the corner on a Highland, and with the right hand, he'll score.
Brunson always shrewd.
Looking to close out the half on a strong note, McDaniels set the ball screen to get Brunson switched onto Ant, who he took advantage of by turning the corner and ripping through the help from Cat to hit the layup at the buzzer. An incredible second quarter that had me itching for the season to start. Starting the second half, the Wolves held a 6-point lead, but there was a long time still to go for these two uber-competitive teams. To open it up, Randall got the pitch back from Gobert as he sealed Yabusele, who seemed to just give up as he watched Randall ring home the 3. But after a careless pass by Dante, Bridges was able to sprint through the passing lane for the fast break lay. The Wolves' ball control continued to struggle as Gobert tried bringing the ball up, but Cat just took it away from him and got out for another easy layup.
Josh Hart's in availability as Towns forced the steal, spins to the front court and scores. What a play from Karl Anthony Towns.
13 turnovers now for the T-Wolves.
But they were able to get it under control as the Wolves swung the ball from one side to the other, rocking the defense enough to get Ant-Man a great look from 3.
Wings it to Edwards for 3. 8-point lead for Minnesota.
Coach Mike Brown used the stoppage in play to call out a blob set as the Knicks went into a stack formation that led to Bridges getting a nice finish.
3-point shooting season of his career as Bridges finds a way to put that one through.
Newly implemented this season, Coach Finch used his coach's challenge to try to get the refs to reverse their out-of-bounds decision, but it ended up being costly as it tacked a foul onto Randall.
Going to be a proximate foul on Julius Randle. It's like he was pushing him on the back with his left hand. It's obviously off of Yabusele, but this was the new rule added last year.
With the captain rocking Randall back and forth, he was able to draw the attention to Ant, who pulled so far down that McCall had more than enough space to knock down the deep ball.
Bridges catch and shoot 3.
Oh, Bridges has been thriving without the ball.
But the Knicks were getting ahead of themselves as Bridges overcommitted to getting a steal, giving McDaniels an open 3. The Wolves also took care of the O boards as Shannon Jr. corralled the tip out, finishing on Cat for the and 1.
Pride strips McDaniel, who blew the net. It comes to Shannon, and he scores and 1.
Out hustling, out muscling the Knicks.
The Wolves continued to pull away as Shannon found Dillingham with the hit ahead in transition.
Found available, and it comes to Shannon. Long pass to Dillingham. Alley-oop, Berenger.
And the Knicks have been pulverized in transition.
But the Knicks weren't done yet as Clarkson probed the paint, and when Berenger came over to block him, Clarkson pump faked and found Yabusele for 2. And with Dadiet able to weave through the Wolves' D, Dillingham pulled way over to help, which gave Deuce a wide open look from his favorite spot, the high corner 3. But the Wolves had one more trick up their sleeve, using the high ball screen and Dillingham's cut through to shift the defense away from Reed, who was able to knock down the corner buzzer beater.
2 seconds left. Shannon kicks to the corner. Reed for 3. Nailed it.
Through 3, the Wolves maintained control of this preseason contest, but it was still within reach for New York. To get things going in the 4th, Highland attacked the sloppy closeout from Brogdon, which forced the Knicks to rotate. He then found Shannon wide open in the corner for the 3.
Corner, and he cashes in for 3.
On the other end, Clarkson called for the ball screen from Huck Porty. He then attacked Zikarsky in drop by holding Highland in jail. Then he used the highway screen from Huck Porty to get the easy 2. Off of the miss, the Knicks ran out in transition, outnumbering the Wolves. Brogdon passed ahead to Clarkson to force the Wolves to match up, which led to scrambling and an easy catch and shoot.
They have numbers if they hurry.
Clarkson sets up, McBride on the wing, and now it's Brogdon for 3. Got it!
Yep.
Despite Brogdon's loose handle off of the ball screen, he found McBride in the corner, who leveraged the pump fake and sidestep for the 3 over Behringer. McBride used the ball screen from Huck Porty, which put pressure on the Knicks' defense. He then saw Zikarsky sagging off of Dadiet, which led to the big 3, giving the Knicks their first lead of the game.
You should give him a shot. Huck Porty's been doing a good job battling.
Dadiet wide open for 3. He got it! Knicks take the lead! It's an 11-0 run.
Off of the turnover, Clarkson used the misdirection crossover and transition to get the bucket, pushing the Knicks' lead to 4.
Aaron backs it home.
The Wolves pushed the ball in transition, leading to the contested 3 for Ju Zhang off of the late closeout from McBride to bring the Wolves back within 1. On the other end, McBride used the ball screen from Huck Porty. Rob fought over, but McBride kept him on his hip, then used a quick pound dribble to create enough separation for the step back 2. The Wolves answered right back. Rob beat McBride off the dribble, which led to help from the low side. Rob then zipped a pass to Shannon in the corner for the huge 3 to tie the game. The Wolves picked up the defensive pressure by doubling Clarkson on the drive, but Clarkson made the smooth pass to Brogdon, which forced Behringer to help, and Huck Porty brought the Garden alive with the slam.
Job denying Clark. There's a double team.
Open man is Huck Porty with the goal.
Huck Porty, 6'11", catapulting with the ferocious stuff.
Looking to answer, Rob noticed Matthews had just checked into the game. He called for Ju Zhang to screen and force the switch. Rob then took advantage of Matthews' slow feet with the step-back 3 to take the lead. Jemison sealed Zikarsky off of the Wolves' rotation. Diawara then found him for the easy right hook to give the Knicks the lead. On the other end, Highland used the ball screen from Zikarsky to hold Kolek off. He then bursted into open space, forcing the Knicks to help, and he whipped it to Ju Zhang in the corner to take the lead right back.
Ju Zhang again from the corner.
Losing in the clutch. They played more clutch games than anybody, and they lost more.
Diawara grabbed the miss and found Kolek on the perimeter. The Wolves were caught out of position, as Kolek found Matthews for the knockdown 3 to cut the Wolves' lead to 1. Looking to take the lead, Jemison initiated the zoom action, which led to a handoff for Kolek. Kolek noticed the Wolves wanting to switch and stopped early, forcing a premature closeout, which led to the 3 for the lead.
Jamison gets it to Kolek, gets Freeman off his feet, sidestep 3, that's good!
Coach Finch went to the hot hand with the game on the line. Ju Zhang flew off of a floppy screen into the blur screen from Freeman. He got a step on Matthews and hit the tough contested floater to send the game to overtime.
The play, now 11 to shoot. Ju Zhang, the hot hand in the lane, ties the game with a floater.
How sweet it was.
But with neither team able to close out the 4th, we got 5 more minutes of basketball in OT. Coach Brown got the Knicks going with a blob set, and Huck Porty clipped Bernard with a back screen, so Kolek hit Dadiet with a sweet lob for the layup.
Test, but it drops in for Dadiet.
As Kolek continued to push the pace with the snake dribble, he found Matthews cross-court with the hook pass, who made the extra pass for the Tosan 3.
Corner 3 this time, and he drills it.
The Knicks were in full attack mode, as Huck Porty made the denial at the rim. Kolek running the break, then found Matthews on the hit-ahead for another 3.
Hits a 3! It is all Knicks in overtime. They've got an 8-point lead.
But the Wolves weren't finished, as Newton and Zikarsky ran a ball screen, and with Huck Porty going above his man, Zikarsky slipped for the easy dunk. However, Kolek was determined to make the most of his time, using the screen and rescreen to get ahead of his man.
Kolek, couple of pump fakes, and 2 points.
As Kolek over-anticipated the Zakarski screen, Newton drifted to the corner and knocked down the triple.
Corner three, that is good from Tristan Newton.
And while the Timberwolves led most of the game, New York was able to push ahead when it mattered, taking this preseason bout with a score of 100-95. Anyways, GOATs, this season I've decided to start putting some of you in my videos. This is your chance to rep your team, react to the biggest moments, and even start growing your own following. I'm calling it the GOATed NBA Reaction Squad. If you'd like to be a part of it, please fill out the Google form that I have in the description of this video. Thank you and good luck. And don't feel intimidated, guys. This will be low effort, low stress, but very fun.